Hello, Walker Magnet. Hello, Tom Thumb. It's good to see ya. It's good to see ya. I just got back from a whirlwind trip to the pharmacy, to the bank, to the other bank. I have been doing it all, I think, today. It's been crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Hello, Dream-a-Lamb. Good to see you. We're going to search some $1 bills. My bank that's done so good ordering for me, that a couple of guys were out sick, and they only got me 1,000 instead of $3,000 bills this week. But I went to my one of my dump banks, where the group is just awesome, and they got their coin machine fixed. They were so happy to tell me to start bringing coins back there. I mean, this is shocker stuff here. I asked him if I get 1 or 2,000 of ones, and one lady's like, "Oh, I don't know. We didn't know you were going to want any. I'm not sure if you can or not. Let me go check." And they went and asked the assistant manager that's become a kind of like a really good friend to us. And she's like, "Sure, if you'd like, we'll order you 2,000 every week." So it's like, yes, please. So if I only can get 1,000 from the other bank, I'll get my 2,000 from this bank, and that's a good thing. Hello, Brian and the twins. Hello, Dig and Dave. Good to see you, my friend. Hello, Sherry. Welcome to all. Welcome to all. Hey, Walker Magnet, you don't happen to have any 1966 40%ers you'd want to get rid of, do you? I appreciate it. I got the tube of 65s. Thank you very much. I am one tube short of 66 from having enough other than 65. Still looking for those to make 100 ready collector's kits. I've also come to the realization that that's going to cost me like $2,500. It's a little pricey. What would you like to buy for $1, NetFiend? It's good to see you. I'll show you something you'd like to buy for $1, NetFiend. We had never found a binary note until the last 2 days. And then, boom, 2 days in a row. 2 days in a row, lightning struck in the same place. 5050 5000, my first ever binary. That was what's today? Thursday. That was Tuesday. And then yesterday, 333 93993 3s and 9s, my second ever binary note. I mean, holy smokes, is that awesome? Hello, Arthur Morgan, but anime style. All right, well, cool. Arthur, welcome. We're glad to see you. We're going to be hunting some $1 bills, looking for fancy serial numbers like those two. Our best two finds ever. Binary notes with only 2 numbers in the serial number. Those are worth some moolah. Hello, Coin Junkie. You saw the one last night. Yeah, I found them both live. How cool is that? How cool is that? Watching on TV. I bet I've heard this format on TV is not real eye appealing, so thanks for doing that. I appreciate it. What it does do is bring a lot more people into the coin hunting family, and that's good. So I just got back. With 2,000 ones from a backup bank. So we are going to open 500 of them. That's what we're going to do. We're going to open 500 $1 bills, looking for the fancy serial number stuff, and see if we can find anything. I am not 1,000% sure if these are teller straps or Fed straps. They're the color of the Fed straps, but they've got the bank name on it. So I don't know. What I'm doing right now is putting them in the right order because, you know, beggars cannot be choosers. But these are crooked. And there is absolutely no way I was going to ask them to make sure they were all facing the same direction. I was just glad to get them. I was just glad to get them. I got my Claritin in, so maybe my runny nose won't be so bad today. Sniffly, but not as runny. Day 2 of back on the Claritin. Hopefully we will find some goodies today. We do have a stream tomorrow, triple play stream, that will be hunting 500 ones, looking for fancy serial numbers, then a box of dimes, looking for a silver dime, and then a box of half dollars, looking for silver and other goodies in the half dollars. Opened a box of half dollars last night live, and it wasn't very good. Had one Nipsey and a magic coin. So I've been saying we're due for a magic coin. Well, I found it. I found it live. We were overdue for a magic coin. These things are about as bad a shape or crooked wise as they could be. I just got them. So we'll do a little test run and see what these straps for the bank are going to be. I'm thinking they're kind of teller straps, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So we are going to be looking for some of the things scrolling at the bottom. Hello, Tyler Evans. Hello, Nurse Numismatics. Good to see you. Let's see what goodies we can find today out of our dollar bills. You regulars are kind of getting familiar with this format. Our stream gets announced occasionally on the YouTube Shorts feed. So as I see our number go up, you'll hear me repeating a lot of things about our channel. So I'm sorry for that, but it's the best way to try to get new people to join us. So, with that said, let's get started. We have a streak of 2 days in a row finding a binary. Now, that took me like 10, 12, 15,000 ones to search to find the first one. So, I'm not going to assume that we got a good chance to find another one today. But you never know. It's also possible these are teller straps and we won't find anything. 1, 2, 3. 2 threes. Not a broken ladder. Made me think though. It made me think. Hope y'all are having a wonderful Thursday afternoon. Still a little sniffly. We only found 3 star notes last night. That's one of the lower totals we've had. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Can we count the 0 as a 10 or does the 0 go before the 1? I don't know. We're going to need a ruling here. We're going to need a ruling. Hello, John Chum. Hello, VMC. Good to see you all. Hello, Vincent. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Can I use the 0 as a 10 or does it have to be starting as 0, 1, 2, 3? If I can use it as a 10, I've got a broken ladder. If I can't use it as a 10, I got diddly squat. How about a ruling? Is a 0 count as a 10 and a 0? Is it like an ace? It can be high or low? I just don't know if that's a broken ladder or not. Help me. Help me. What is the verdict? VMC says a 10. That would make it a broken ladder. I like how you're thinking there. Because broken ladders are going for a nice sum of money on eBay. Alright. Nobody else is listening to me. Thanks, VMC, for listening to me, though. We're going to keep that as a broken ladder. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0 8 different numbers falling in numerical order, but not in numerical order in a row, but on the bill. That's gonna be a broken ladder, and that's our first find, and I like that find a lot. There we go. Everyone's voting for us. We appreciate that. That's a good find. Let's do it again. I had never contemplated what the zero value was gonna be. What I'm doing is I'm searching $1 bills. I'm looking down here at the date. Anything earlier than 2000 gives me some additional things to look for. I'm looking to make sure this green seal is there and in the right place. I'm looking to see if the bill ends in a star, making it a star note. I'm looking for a fancy serial number, like any with 4 of the same number in a row, or that only use 3 numbers to make the serial number or less. 3, 2, 1, all valuable. Star note. Where's my stars? Where's my stars? B 03797-043. It's been a little wrinkled up, but it's still a star note. And I didn't put my star note page, lookup page up. So I will. mycurrencycollection.com. mycurrencycollection.com. There it is. When we find a star note, and a star note is a replacement note printed to take care of damaged or misprinted bills, we come over to this page right here. We key in the denomination and the year. 2021 is already there. This happens to be a 2021. Then we key in the serial number. B03797-043 star. Most star run print runs are 3.2 million. So we're looking for something less. Hey, your head off my page. Less than 3.2 million. Here we go. And it is 3.2 million, but that's okay. It is the normal run size. Putting it over here in the frigid tundra zone of less rareness. We want them to be over here in the heat zone. But the good news is that does not impact the value of this note, does not take it down. It just doesn't make it any more valuable. So we got a star note, we got a broken ladder, and we're in the first strap. It is a great start. If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you a thing. Hit that thumbs up button if you enjoy the content. That is free as well. In return, we put out about as much content as anybody on the entire YouTubes. We do a daily short video on coin hunting that comes out every evening, sometime between 8 and 10 p.m. And I've been doing daily live streams on either fancy serial number searches, which we're doing right now, or coin hunting, or a combination of both. Like every Wednesday at 8 p.m. and every Friday at high noon Central Time, we do our triple play stream, where I search 500 $1 bills, looking for fancy serial numbers and star notes. Then I search a box of dimes, looking for a silver dime. Then I search a box of $50, looking for silver $50, proofs, air coins, commemoratives, magic coins like we found last night. And sometimes we do that as a donator stream. And for $75, someone can donate, and then all the finds are theirs. And tomorrow at noon, we do have a donator, and that donator is Stan Horn. So we will be searching for Stan tomorrow. If Stan finds a star note in the $1 bills, and if Stan finds a silver dime in the silver dime box, and if Stan finds a silver $50 in the $50 box, Stan will complete the triple play, and on top of getting to keep all of his finds, he will get a bonus of a Morgan or a Peace dollar. I've only been doing this for a couple months, and it has happened once. Michael Erickson got the bonus and chose a Morgan dollar. Right now, I'm just looking for a fancy serial number. That was an odd green seal. Well, let me go back. That one is stamped far to the left. I would have to agree. Compared to normal, well, that one's pretty far left too. There's one kind of where it's supposed to be. I've been told that that's not far enough off to make it have any value though. So if that's wrong, let me know. I'll set it to the side. It definitely is off a little bit, for sure. Thanks for being here, 3 9s, and if you see anything like that, let me know. Ogre Coins, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Alright, back to the search. Upside down. The rare upside down bill. Actually not so rare, but I am looking down here at the date the bill was printed, looking for anything before 2000. I'm looking to make sure that green stamp is there, seal, and in the right place. I'm looking for star notes that would denote that it is a replacement note, and I'm looking for fancy serial numbers. I will show you some examples of what we've been finding recently. At the end of this strap, we've already got a broken ladder and a star note so far today, so that's kind of nice. Like I've been running around with like a chicken with my head cut off today. Went to the bank and deposited my search dollar bills and one search box of $50. I got more to take back, but that'll be tomorrow. Then I went to my regular, what used to be my regular dump bank until their machine broke, to see if I could pick up 2,000 more $1 bills, which is what I'm searching right now. 500 of them anyway. And then I had to go to the pharmacy because they were out of stock on my new medicine. And it is a very inconvenient place to go. Then I stopped and bought my Mega Millions ticket for tonight because it's like $700 gazillion. If we win, our prizes will get a lot better. But I'll keep streaming because I like it. I like it. Our strap has cooled since the beginning. But that's okay. When you least expect it, expect it. Very nice, Ogre. That's worth some money. 4 zeros to start. That's got some value. Nice find, my friend. Check your change. You never know what you'll find like that. How about another star note? A03000673 star. If you don't know what that means, usually a dollar bill will end with a letter at the end, like that one. Starts with a K, ends in a B. When it ends in a star, this was a special run of $1 bills to replace damaged or misprinted bills. This was in the series of 2017. These things have become wildly collectible right now, and they're going for double face value if you find a star note. So I want to see some stars. That sounds fair, 3 9s. I don't know where I'd get them on. I'd need some security, though, so I'm going to need some volunteers. Oh, no, Vincent. My dimes have not been good, so Let's look this one up. When we find a star note, we go to the website mycurrencycollection.com. And we got the denomination in there. This one is a 2017 note. Then we key in the serial number starting with the letter A, 030000673. Usually the runs of star notes are 3.2 million bills. We're looking for something lower than that. Unfortunately, 3.2 million is a normal size run, but only 4,025,000 printed in total. But we're over here in the frigid, less rare zone. The good news, that does not lower the value of that star note. Speaking of which, where are my stars? Thank you, John. It's still worth at least 2 times face value. I don't sell on eBay. I do sell some of these on my auctions on Saturdays that follow our live stream. And I sell them for less than they're going for on eBay. Because the people selling on eBay are paying fees and shipping, and while I got to pay shipping, I don't have to pay any eBay fees. 2 star notes in this first strap. We do average over 1 star note per strap, so we have certainly done that in this first one. That's a good thing. We just got a couple here left to search. Alright, that's going to finish up strap number 1. That's the first $100, but we're going to do 4 more straps. We're going to search 400 more dollar bills. Illuminati, I hope not, Kyle B. We don't need them here. Let me show you some examples of some of the good finds that we have found recently. If you're here for the first time, you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Doesn't cost you a thing. I'll even pin my link in the top of the chat to make it easier for you, maybe. There you go. And we would appreciate it if you would consider subscribing. Hit that thumbs up button if you're enjoying the content. We found this 2 days ago. It was our first binary note. A binary note is a note that only has 2 different numbers in the serial number. 50505000, 5s and zeros. My estimation is $20 value plus. Gotta like that. And then yesterday, after we took us like 12,000 bills to find our first binary, we found another one. 333-93993, only 3s and 9s, our 2 best finds that we have had. We are always looking for star notes. Star notes are the replacement notes that they print, and they are highly collectible right now. We always look them up to see what the run size is, to see if maybe they're worth more than the 2 times face value that they're selling for on eBay. The last 0 is high on that one. The last 0 on this first binary is higher than the rest of the numbers in the serial number. And that's called an odometer or a gas pump note. They don't carry much additional value. I have got a bunch of them. I've kind of stopped collecting them unless I find an extreme example. Found this one recently. I keep any bill with 4 of the same number in a row or more. This one has 5 7s in a row. 7s and 8s are the most collectible of the numbers, the most sought after. So that one has some nice value. I like this note, 80, 70, 70, 80. The book ends, starts with an 80, ends with an 80. He's got the 70, 70 in the middle, has alternating zeros, only uses the numbers 8, 0, and 7 for the serial number, making it a trinary note. So you gotta like that. Streamlabs is not working. It's turned on. It's just not working. Alright. Showing some of our better finds from lately. Batula, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you being here. This is a broken ladder. And I'm using the 0 as a starter here. 0, 1, 2, 3. No, this isn't a broken ladder. Why is this here? Oh, no. Yeah. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is a broken ladder. It's got 8 different numerals. They're not numerical order. It would be called a ladder, but that one is a broken ladder. Took me a second to figure it out again. This is called a birth date note. 07 July 17th of 2019. You have a child or a grandchild born on July 17th, 2019 that's getting ready to be 5 years old. These have become very highly collectible. On YouTube, they're going for $10 to $20 or more. This one's called a repeater, 3042, 3042, very creatively named, I know. And these carry a value above face value. I'll show you some more later, but let's get back to our search for today. We're going to search our second strap of $100 bills, seeing what goodness we can find. First, I have to get these organized and kind of going all the same direction, because that just appears to not be a thing when you get bills from the Federal Reserve or the bank anymore. They're in the drawer kind of just however they go in the drawer, I guess. Either that or they get really mixed up when they're putting them through the counter. I'm not sure which. Just take us a minute here and we'll get back to the search. But if you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. Hit that thumbs up button if you're enjoying the content. We would appreciate both of those things. In return, we put out a bunch of content every week. We do a daily short video on coin hunting. Pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars. You never know which one it'll be. I think tonight might be a nickel. And we're also doing daily live streams right now, hunting either dollar bills for fancy serial numbers or hunting coins, sometimes doing both. We have 3 main live streams every week: Wednesday at 8 p.m., Friday at high noon. On those, both times Central, we search $501 bills looking for fancy serial numbers. Then we search a box of dimes looking for a silver dime. Then we search a box of half dollars looking for a silver half dollar, or a commemorative, or a proof half dollar, or a colorized, or a magic coin. You never know what it is we might be looking for. Take a lucky sip of water here. All right, here we go. If you see something I miss, let me know. I'm looking down here, looking at the date of the bill. I'm looking for anything before the year 2000. Then I look at the green seal to make sure it is in the right place and there. Then I make sure that this serial number on the left that you can't see matches this serial number on the right. I'm looking for a note that ends in a star or any fancy combination of numbers. Anything that is going for more than face value on eBay, that's what I'm keeping. I've only been doing this for a couple months, and I thought when I saw other people doing it, and I thought, well, I got to try that, but that I'm afraid I'll be bored stiff looking at serial numbers on dollar bills. But I tried it. First time I did this, I searched 1,000 ones and I found 25 star notes, some that have a pretty decent value, and I fell in love with this aspect of the coin and currency hobby. So I keep searching more and more each week. 111-555-44. Well, you talk about an easy trinary to find. Trinary is when you only have 3 of the same number making up the serial number. How about 1s, 5s, and 4s? Kind of looks like a full house to me. So we definitely keep those. They do have a value above face value. So we're glad to see that one. Probably the easiest trinary find I have ever had. Birthday note 0403 of 1229. I don't keep those. Could also be 0304 of 1229. Hello, Armando. Armando star notes are getting harder to find. The initial ratio was 1 in 100, but a lot of them are getting plucked out of circulation right now. There's a lot of competition on dollar bill searches right now. And they have really skyrocketed in value. All right, what will we find next? We're only on our second strap. Only on our second strap. We plan to do 5 tonight, or this afternoon, I should say. Try to get them done before Grammy gets home from work, and then spend the evening with her watching. We are watching Madam Secretary on Netflix right now. I think we're up to season 5, and there's 6 seasons. I kind of enjoyed it. It hasn't been too political yet, and since it's a show about a political position, that's pretty amazing. They've done a good job writing it to not alienate one side or the other. All right, patiently waiting for our next find. It sounds like somebody is mowing my backyard, which would be very interesting since the guy I hired to do it just did it on Tuesday, and Friday's the normal day, and it does not need mowed. But it's either that or someone has a boat stuck by my dock, and the boy, that looks weird. I don't know if it means anything. Look how far that last 9 is away from the 1. Nah, it's kind of weird. Not seen one, not noticed one like that before. Oh, that's a nice one, Armando. I haven't found a fancy serial number star note yet, but I did find my first 2 binary notes the last 2 days, 1 each. Found them live on the stream, so that was nice. Found a really nice birthday note yesterday. 0204 4534 or 0402 5348. Yes, 5348. Either way, we're not keeping it. Another birthday note that we're not keeping way in the future. We need one a little closer to today. If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We are searching a 500 $1 bills, looking for fancy serial numbers and star notes, anything that carries a value above face value, we hang on to. We've already got 4 finds. We're in our second strap of $100. We're going to do 500 today. Doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, and we put out a ton of content, daily short videos on coin hunting, maybe pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, or half dollars. And we're doing daily live streams right now on either coin hunting or dollar bill serial number searches like we're doing today. Some streams will be both. We have a major stream every Saturday where I search with my 13-year-old and 10-year-old grandsons. 212 or 12-2 of 1883. Set that one to the side and check that birthday to see if anything happened special on 1883. On Saturdays, we hunt 5 to 7 boxes of $50. And we are going for our 30th Saturday stream in a row, finding silver. We also have giveaways on our Saturday streams. We give away things like this. Something I would love to find in this hunt, but never have, a silver certificate. $1 silver certificate, $1 in silver, payable to the Bear on Demand. Blue seal from 1957, Series B. We give things like that out. We give away consecutive serial number $2 bills. We give away different coins. All you got to do is be there on a Saturday. We start at 2 o'clock Central. And we usually stream for 3 to 5 hours, and we have a 15-lot auction at the end of the stream. All right, coming to the end of strap 2. The end of strap 2. Alright, the first $200 are searched. The first $200 are searched. Let me show you some examples of what we have been finding. This is a really good note, one of my favorites. I keep anything with 4 of the same number in a row or more. This one has 5. 5 fives right in the middle. On top of that, it's only got 5s, 3s, and 9s making up the serial number, which makes it a trinary note. On top of that, if you look at that last 3 in the serial number and notice it is raised above the rest of the numbers in the serial number, making it an odometer or a gas pump note. And also not adding much value, but the first 5 is a little over inked. So that one's a really cool find. We always look at the date on the bills because we found this one recently, a 1969B. And just being a 1969B makes it worth more value to still be in good shape. Nothing special about the serial number, but we hang on to those older bills. Probably our best find ever. 1579-9751. This is called a radar note or a palindrome note. It reads the same front to back, back to front. But in the case of this bill, it starts with a B, it ends with a B. So it's B1579, and from the other side, B1579, making it a super radar or super palindrome note, and that's cool. Oh, nice, Jim Thompson. We found this one. This one is a very low serial number. We hang on to all low serial numbers, anything that starts with 4 zeros or more in a row. This one starts with 4 zeros and then 6086. That has a nice value above face value as well. This note fits a couple of different categories. It's a birthday note. 05, May 20th of 1957, or a tombstone note, born in 1957, passed away in 2005. Both are collectible, both have a value above face value. Birthday notes are going for $10, $20 or more on eBay. Anyone out there born on May 20th, 1957? I got your birthday note if you were. 3042, this is called a repeater. I know, creatively named, and it does carry value above face value. So, enough of that. That's what we've been finding. Let's see what we can find. Let's get into our third strap of $1 bills. Each strap has $100 bills in it, or at least so they tell me. I've never actually counted to make sure. I'm sure the government would never short me. Sorry, frog in my throat. If you know what I mean. But I'm going to organize these, get them all going in the same direction so that I can search them easier and it's a better viewing experience for you. This will take me a minute or so to get this done. If you're here for the first time though, please consider subscribing, hitting that thumbs up button if you like the content. Armando, I'm not selling on eBay. We do have a short auction following our live streams on Saturday, 15 lots. I have sold star notes and quad notes and trinaries and some others in the past. Selling them for less than they're going on eBay because I don't have to pay the fees. As a matter of fact, this Saturday I have 100 star notes up for auction with a starting bid of $109. That will cover the face value plus the shipping for me to put them in a small priority mailer. So I'm starting the bidding at my cost if anyone's interested. I'm also going to be selling some other fancy notes that I found as well, if they sell on the auction. I'm going to be offering them up. But most of them, Armando, I'm putting in sleeves if I like them, and I'm putting them in a currency book I bought, and we're collecting them. We are collecting them. If I find someone's birthday note, I would make them a real good deal on it if you're a member of our channel or even a subscriber. I won't charge you the $10, $20 plus that eBay's getting for them. I'm starting to get a pretty good stack of birthday notes. I need to do a stream and just go through my birthday notes. Atmex order today, 6 rolls of dimes with 75 mercs and 2 barbers. An awesome, Jim Thompson, and thank you for doing that. I might be interested, Armando, and you may sell them from the table. I plan to list some of my have some of my fancy serial numbers in Tulsa up for sale as well. We are, our main initiative here at PasSpareTime is to get more people involved in coin hunting, dollar bill searching. It is a great hobby, and I think there's a real awareness issue, and I go to coin shows like the one Armando's talking about. We have a coin show the Thursday, Friday, Saturday before Father's Day. And when I go to these coin shows, most of the people there are like me. See the gray and the whiskers? We need some youth in this hobby to make sure it keeps going. And I've got my 2 grandkids involved in the hobby. The only reason we stream and do what we're doing is because of them. They wanted to do it. They will be at the coin show as well. And we give out a collector's kit of coins, a Hudson's collector's kit, to any kids that come to our booth at the coin show. And we're putting together a Rhett's collector's kit right now. The Hudson's collector's kit has 3 coins that are over 100 years old, 3 coins that are silver. The Rhett's collector's kit is going to be a 1965, 1966, 1967, 1968, and 1969 40% silver half dollar. If anyone's got any 66s or 65s for sale, I am in the market, because I don't have quite enough of those yet. But we'll be giving those out to any kid that comes up to our booth in Tulsa. Also, Atmex, the world's largest seller of coins and coin supplies, as they are sponsoring our initiative, co-sponsors with us on this initiative to grow the hobby. And they set up next to us at the coin shows we go to, and they give away stuff to kids as well. Also, we have a dedicated link that takes you right to Atmex, and if you purchase anything using our dedicated link, we do receive a little bit of compensation for it. And in return, we have one of the very few discount codes for AppMex that exist. And if you buy $50 worth or more on appmex.com and you use our discount code, which is Grow the Hobby, all together as one word, Grow the Hobby, you'll save $5. If you're creative about how you buy your silver rounds, you could get them on sale when they're selling them for like 99 cents over spot. You may be able to buy at or below spot if you're pretty creative about how you use that. So check out AppMex. We're very honored to have them partner up with a really small channel like us with the initiative to get more people involved in this hobby. I resemble that remark. Hello, Tree Crew. Welcome to PasSpareTime. Good to see you. We are trying to find some fancy serial numbers. We are in strap 3. Fancy serial numbers or star notes. We found 2 star notes so far. We found a broken ladder. We found a really cool trinary note that had like a pair, what did it have? A pair of 1s, or 3 1s, then 3 5s, then 2 4s. Easiest trinary I have ever identified. I am looking down here at the date to see if it's earlier than 2000. I'm looking at the serial number for a star or a fancy serial number. I'm making sure the 2 serial numbers on the front of the bill match. Looking at that green seal, like right there, I don't know how far off it's got to be. But that green seal at the bottom is way low and way left. So I'm going to put it in my little stack over here of things to check. I'm still learning about this aspect of the hobby, the bill search. I've only been doing it for a couple months. But that's a pretty cool miss on the green seal. That's one of the farthest ones I've ever seen off. I don't know how far off it has to be to start containing value. So before I hang on to it, I'll look it up. I'll do a little research and find out. Do appreciate everyone joining us this afternoon, this Thursday afternoon. Only one more work day to go. One more work day to go. Over ink 3 and 0. That's right, Ogre Coins. It is a fun hobby. It is something great to do with your kids or grandkids, and here's why. Every once in a while you find the improbable, like that right there. B00095663 star. That star means that this was printed as a replacement note to make up for damaged or misprinted bills. And star notes have become highly collectible. They're going for double face value if they're in nice shape. This one is in nice shape, really nice shape. What we do after we find a star note is we go to mycurrencycollection.com website and we key in our star note. It is a $1 denomination. This one is a 2021. The serial number is a B00095663 star. Now we're looking for a run number of under 3.2 million because 3.2 million is what they usually ran these in. So let's see how many they printed. Whoa! Hello! Only 500,000 in the run size. So that just took our crispy star note that's worth double face value, and it increased the value. If you look down here at the heat chart, usually 3.2 million is over here in the less rare area, but we done cruised over into the orange in the heat chart, making this one possibly worth more money. When I find one like that, I put it in a protective sleeve immediately to make sure it doesn't sustain any more damage or bending than it's already got. And that's what we call a real keeper there. That one is protected. That was a good note. Tell you what, I'm going to put another good note on here for you guys to look at. I'm going to take a really quick break and I'm going to run to the little boys' room. But we will show you a note while I'm gone that we found yesterday. Take a gander at that and I'll be right back. Okay. Good time to refresh for sure. NC Prospectors in the house. Yeah, that was a nice find. We are in our third strap looking for star notes and fancy serial numbers on $1 bills. We've already found some. We're going to hunt 5 straps, 500 $1 bills, and see what goodies we can find. Anything that is selling on eBay for over face value is what I'm hanging on to, or anything I look at and just find cool. I've kept a bunch like that as well. You can accumulate some $1 bills in a hurry doing this, though, I will tell you. If you're here and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. We do a daily short video on coin hunting. We do daily live streams on coin hunting or dollar bill searches. We have major streams every Wednesday night at 8 p.m., Fridays at high noon. In those streams, we do serial number searches and coin hunts. We search 500 $1 bills looking for fancy serial numbers. Oh, close. Looking at it to see if it was a radar. It's got the 2 5s in the middle and a lot of similar numbers, but not a radar note. After we search the 500 $1 bills for serial numbers, we search a $250 box of dimes, looking for a silver dime. Then we search a $500 box of half dollars, looking for silver half dollars, proof coins, commemoratives, air coins, magic coins. You never know. Colorized coins. You could find a little bit of anything in a $half box. Found a magic coin last night. We do that at 8 p.m. Wednesday and high noon on Friday. It'll be tomorrow. That is Central Time. We're going to do our 4th strap now. Time for our 4th strap. Getting ready to start the 4th strap, Vincent. 4th strap coming up. 4th strap coming up. I gotta sort these out. They are very crooked. Going all sorts of different directions. As soon as I get these going the same direction, all of them, I will restart the search. If you've got any questions, we got a ton of knowledgeable people in the stream. Armando is here. Armando is a content provider as well. You can check him out. Walker Magnet was here, may still be here. Walker Magnet is also a content provider. They do hunts on their channels, auctions. Anyone in the blue color in the chat is one of our moderators. They help keep the stream running and make sure the what is in the chat is appropriate for the chat, and I appreciate them, and I could not do this without them. Anyone in green is a member of our channel, and you can be a member of our channel for as low as 99 cents a month. Membership comes with perks. You get some special emojis to use. You also get free shipping in our auction. You have the ability to bid in our auction. You get to view our members only streams, which we're going to start doing a couple of those a month as soon as the boys are out of school. A lot of those may be nickel box battles because we love to search our nickels. I'll hunt a box of nickels against one of the grandkids hunting a box of nickels. And we have a point system that we have come up with that we stole off someone else and modified it. And we see who can win the box battles. And it's usually not me. Usually not Paul. I can, 3 9s. You want to see the magic coin? I will show the magic coin. Mikhail Gomez, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to PasSpareTime. That's supposed to happen every time someone subscribes, but it's not been working. But we appreciate having you here. All right. Looks like a normal $50. 2000 D. There's the eagle. But where's my... I gotta find my little spang ring. When you drop these, if you'll listen to the noise this makes. If you could hear that well, but it makes a real clunky noise. A very clunky noise where a normal $50 would sound like that. And this coin, I've got a little tool here that's called a bang ring. If you don't have a bang ring, you can take this coin and you can put it in a hard plastic cup and shake it around, and it will usually pop loose. Put it in here, and then I'm going to slam it down right here. And if you look, it came apart. There's that reverse we were looking at. On the reverse of the reverse, we have a peso, Estados Unidos Mexicanos. So it's got two different ones there. And if you look at this, it's been milled out. The center's been milled out so that you can put this back together, and then a magician can say, look, I've got a coin. Presto, Magico, Paul's the best, and they're much better sleight of hand than I am. They can put it back together, and now it's a peso. And you can find these on eBay or Amazon. They sell for $15 and up each. And we used to find a bunch of them when we were hunting boxes of $50. Hadn't found one in a long time, but I found this one last night. That is a magic coin, 3 9s. What do you think of that? There are 3 ways to identify these. The first is that sound. The sound is so prolific. Again, when you're searching coins, you always clink them together. Here's the sound of a normal $50. Y'all hear that? Here's the sound of a magic coin. It's just a dull thud. That's the first indicator. The second is, usually, if you look at a normal $50 and you flip it over, it will be totally aligned like that. On a magic coin, they rarely get put back together so where they're squared up, so it will be off center. The third thing is you weigh them, and a clad $50 should weigh 11.3, 11.25 grams. And these will weigh much lighter than that. So you hunt with your ears as well as your eyes is the main way you find those 3 9s. But I like finding them. They're worth more than 50 cents. It's a cool find. It's a great conversation piece. We found several over the years, but that's the first one in like a year that I've found. Hello, Ron Pierce. It's good to see you, my friend. Richard B. Richard B, guess what? Guess what, Richard B? I'll give you a clue. I got a box in the mail today. A heavy box. Oh, cool, Ron Pierce. That's great. That is a great thing to do. We are searching $1 bills, looking for fancy serial numbers and star notes. I'll show you a star note here. And we're looking for things that have a premium, a value that's a premium above face value. That's a star note. Anytime you get a note that does not end in a letter, ends in a star instead, this has been printed as a replacement note for damaged or misprinted bills. And these things are highly collectible right now, and they continue to go up in value. Right now, these things are going for double face value or more on eBay. After we look up and we find a star note, we look up on mycurrencycollection.com to see the run size. Thank you, 3 9s, for subscribing. I appreciate that. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Usually these come in a 3.2 million run size, but if they come in a lower run size, which we just found one a few minutes ago, and you can't tell anything looking at the bill, but here is the bill. And in theory, that one should still be up on our screen over here. Let me look. And you can see this one only had a run size of 500,000, not the normal 3.2 million. So when you look down here at the heat chart, this white tundra, cold tundra over here is less rare, and the farther you go to the right is more rare. This one got out here in the orange zone, being more rare. So not only does it have double face value being a star note that's in good shape, by having a lower run on those replacement notes, it could have even more value. So that one was a great find. So that's kind of the stuff we're looking for. Star notes and fancy serial numbers. Some of the fancy serial numbers are scrolling at the bottom. You can check those out. We've already found several. We found a broken ladder. We found a couple of trinary notes. Let me show you this one we found just a little while ago. 111-555-44. Only 3 numbers making up the serial number, which does have a value above face value. The cool thing about this one, though, is the 1s are together, the 5s are together, the 4s are together. I've never found one like that. So, really cool find. If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We put out a bunch of content. Subscribing doesn't cost you a thing. We do daily short videos on coin hunting. Could be pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, or $50. We're also doing a daily live stream on coin hunting or currency dollar bill searches, serial number searches. We do major streams every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock and every Friday at noon Central Time, where we search 500 $1 bills looking for fancy serial numbers and star notes. Then we search a $250 box of dimes, looking for silver dimes. Yes, there are still silver dimes out there in circulation. Any dime minted 1964 or before is 90% silver content and has a silver melt value of over $2 right now. Then we hunt a box of half dollars looking for silver, proofs, commemoratives, magic coins like the one I showed a few minutes ago that we found last night. Adheres, varieties, there's all sorts of stuff you can find in the half-dollar box. This Saturday, we search on Saturdays at 2 p.m. and we search 5 to 7 half-dollar boxes. And we're going for our 30th stream in a row, finding silver on a Saturday stream. If you find a half dollar that was minted from 1965 to 1970, just the silver value of the coin is $3 to $4. If it's 1964 or earlier, just the silver melt value is close to $10 right now. And we find those pretty much all the time. Not every box, but we are going for the 30th stream in a row, finding silver. So if you're here for the first time, you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. We would greatly appreciate it. Does double F mean anything, John Jacobs? I've come to learn that an X or a Y at the end of the serial number means a little something. But I'm not familiar with two F's meaning anything. We are in our fourth $100 strap of $1 bills. Ah, there's one of the ones we're looking for. Star Note E00295437 star. This is from 2017. It's been folded up a little. One could fix that if they wanted to. These are going for double face value right now on 1945-029. It's got to incorporate all of the numbers, 3 9s, into the birthday note. I don't think that one did that you're talking about. We are going to go over, we are going to look the star note up on mycurrencycollection.com. It's a $1 bill. It's out of the 2017 series of dollar bills. We're going to key in the star note number E00295437 star. We're looking for a run of less than 3.2 million. The normal run size on these is 3.2 million. So we want to see a run size lower than that to make this more rare. Unfortunately, this run size is 3.2 million. Now, there are only 3.2 million printed, which is a lower number. But you look at the heat chart down here, and this one is less rare. The good news is that doesn't hurt the value of this bill any at all. It just doesn't add any value to it. Star notes are going for double face value for the $1 denomination on eBay right now. So we hang on to all of those. And we are averaging finding over 1 a strap, but people are pulling star notes out all the time. They're going to be harder and harder to find because they are very collectible right now. We're in our 4th strap. That'll put us at 400 $1 bills searched. We will be searching 500 today. Little afternoon pop-up live stream. We have a goal to introduce this hobby to as many people as we can because of that right there. What's the best value? Best star of value? The best star value note would be one that not only has a star number but also has a fancy serial number, like really low, like the first 7 being 0 and the last number being 1 through 9 and being a star note. That would be wildly valuable. All 8 numbers being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. that would be wildly valuable with the star behind it. Those would be the most valuable. And then if they had a run size that is lower, that would also make them valuable. So we do have another star note, and they're going for, like I said, double face value and up on eBay right now. So we're going to go over to the screen of mycurrencycollection.com. This is a 2013 note. And I'm going to modify my answer here in a second on the most valuable star note. But let me look this one up. Here it's D00579538. Something less than 3.2 million, please. Nope, 3.2 million. Again, that doesn't hurt the value of this note any. It just doesn't make it any more valuable. So on the star notes as well, the 2013 star notes, if the bill is printed in 2013 and the number starts with B, no two bills in the United States are supposed to have the same serial number. But in 2013, Fort Worth, Texas and Washington, D.C., the two places that print dollar bills in the United States, messed up. And they both printed a segment of star notes with the same serial number. So if you find one of those, a 2013 with a B, and you find one, and when we look it up on mycurrencycollection.com, it will ask you, was this bill printed in Washington, D.C. or Fort Worth, Texas? And you can tell that by looking at the bill. This is not one, but you can tell that as an FW, that was printed in Fort Worth. When you get that message, you're going to know that you have one of the twin sisters, and that bill has a twin sister out there with the exact same serial number, except it was printed in Washington, D.C. If you find just one of those, which we've already found over 10 of those, you go to the Star Note Project website and you can submit your find. You can also look and see if anyone has found the twin sister. If someone's found the twin sister and the two of you can get together and the bills are in nice shape, you can put those two bills with the same serial number up for auction, and you're going to make thousands of dollars to split with the other person. So that, I guess, would probably be the most valuable star note you could find. That's possible, just Jeff. I don't know. Marcus, whatever your conscience tells you, my friend. You know how the song goes? I don't like spiders and snakes. 0125 of the year 1582. Historical birthday note. I typically don't keep those unless it's a date I'm not aware of and maybe something amazing happened. Like 0704 of 1776 would be a really good note, historical note to find. What will our next goodie be? Anyway, we're trying to bring awareness to this hobby to as many people as we can, get more people involved in it, get more youth involved in it. I do hunt with my 13 and 10-year-old grandsons. Come back at Saturday at 2 p.m. Central. You can watch us hunt half dollars this weekend. We do that every Saturday, followed up by a short 15-lot auction. And we're going for our 30th stream in a row, finding silver. This one's kind of a special note. I don't really know that it contains any additional value, but it's 23230011. If it was 22220011, it would be called 4 pairs. Since the first 4 are there and 0011, I'm going to hang on to that for me just as a cool note. I don't really think it has any value above face value, but I like it. Some of the highest numbers Ones do not have a match. Okay. I just need to find one that matches, John. How amazing would that be? How amazing would that be? Pair of 2013 B notes on eBay that was listed at $1,600. Another pair is almost $20,000. Yeah, it depends on the condition. They're going for thousands of dollars. And with this hobby becoming more and more popular, more and more of those sets are getting put together. I've found over 10 of the twin sister candidates. Now, John, I would assume that if you get the message on mycurrencycollection.com asking you if it was printed in Fort Worth or Washington, that would mean that it does have a twin sister, because if it didn't, they wouldn't ask you that question. Now, that's just my assumption. They do not know that for sure. Almost a radar note. 7821 1283 3821 from the reverse. Had that last number been a 7, that would have been a radar note, also a palindrome note, and those carry a nice value as well. Excuse me, had to sneeze. Low total sum. Is that a thing, John? You gotta teach me. I have to look that up. Low total sum. We're almost at the end of strap 4. Alright, that is the end of strap 4. We have 100 $1 bills left to search. They are right there. Thank you. Yeah, that was a close one. These seem to be going lots of different directions, so let me get them assorted to be all going in one direction. And then we will start searching this last strap. We've got some good finds today. I messed that up. I sorted them and then put them down wrong. That's not going to help, Paul. That's not going to help at all. If you are here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We would appreciate it. Doesn't cost you a thing. Helps us out with the YouTube algorithm and such. And helps me reach the goal that my grandsons have set for the end of the year of 10,000 subs. And we are tracking. We are tracking to do that. I haven't told them my goal is to reach 10,000 subs before the coin show at Father's Day in Oklahoma, over in Tulsa, that we will be at. But we're going to have to really hump it to make that. We'll see. It's possible. It depends on Paul's stamina and if I can keep doing daily live streams. And people continue to be interested and subscribe and moderate and watch and enjoy the finds. All right, have those all in order. Hello, Cool Breeze. Thank you. God bless you as well. We are going to look for some fancy serial numbers. Before we do that, let me just show you a couple that we found recently. This is a star note. Star note indicates this was a replacement note to replace damaged or misprinted bills. Star notes have gone crazy in value. These things are going for double face value right now on eBay. This is one of only 2 of these we found. This is called a binary note, 33393 and 993, only using 2 numbers in the serial number, 3s and 9s, and that is a nice bill. This is called a birthday note, July 17th of 2019. If that's a birth date of one of your children or grandchildren, I've got it. They're getting ready to be 5 years old. What a birthday present. This is called a broken ladder. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thomas LaPointe just subscribed. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family, Thomas. Thank you very much. Had these all been in numerical order, it would be called a ladder. It would be worth even more, but as a broken ladder, it still has a nice value above face value. Yesterday, Jeff, I got my first binary Tuesday, 50505000, and the 39 binary yesterday. Cool note, 80, 70, 70, 80. Bookends, 80s on both ends, 70s in the middle, alternating zeros, and only using the numbers 8, 0, and 7 in the serial number, making it a trinary note. All right, that's enough of history. Now let's see what we can find today. Hello, Jonathan Dorado. Welcome. We're searching for fancy serial numbers. On $501 bills, we're in our last 100 now. Star notes and fancy serial numbers, or older bills, or bills that have an error on them. Anything that would have above face value, we are hanging on to. We've had several finds like that today. I'll show them at the end of the stream. I don't know, 5 or 6 star notes already. We do average 1 per strap, so we're above that average today, I believe. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. It helps us out a bunch, doesn't cost you a thing. You can check out our daily short videos on coin hunting, our daily live streams on bill searches. If you look at that one, the 6 is raised above the level of the other serial numbers. That makes that an odometer or gas pump note is what it's called. That contains just a little bit of value above face value. I've got so many I've stopped keeping them unless they're an extreme example. July 17th is my daughter's birthday, but she was born in 91. Just a little off, Cool Breeze. I came very close to finding my grandson's birthday. My grandson, oldest, was born 09-10, September 10th, September 9th of 2010. And I found September 18th of 2010. So I came very close. I definitely would have fallen out my seat if I would have found his birthday note. That would have been amazing. But birthday notes are going for $10, $20 and up on eBay right now. Very collectible. People wanting to have a note with a version of their birth date on it. What will we find next? 28, 27, 27, 03. Too bad it wasn't a 28 at the end. That would have been cool. We're in our last $100 of today's search. We'll be back at noon tomorrow, Central Time, searching 500 more $1 bills, looking for fancy serial numbers, searching a box of dimes, looking for a silver dime, and a box of half dollars, looking for silver half dollars, proofs, air coins, varieties, stickered or colorized coins. You never know what you might find in a half dollar box. foreigns. There's an older bill. 1995. And in 1995, 1993, and 1988 A series, 2 kids born in July. They'll be 5 years old, so 2019? 2019. They experimented in those 3 years printing with paper on rolls instead of in sheets. And if you find one of the ones printed in that roll style, it is called a web note. And it won't have the plate number right there on the bill. So unfortunately, thank you for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Glad to have you here. That was not one of the web notes. I have never found one, but one of these days, I just don't find very many bills that are before the year 2000. I think they're plucking them out of circulation pretty quickly. We got a find. If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing because you're going to see a bunch of stars on the page. That's a star note. Any bill that ends with a star instead of a letter is a star note. That serial number in and of itself is not fancy, but that star makes it fancy, makes it a little more rare. These have become highly collectible. They're going for double face value on eBay right now. And when we find one, we go over to the website called mycurrencycollection.com and we key it in. This one is a 2017 A series. Now we're going to key in the serial number F134479995 star. Now we're hoping that the print run of this was less than 3.2 million because 3.2 million is the normal print run. And unfortunately 3.2 million, but that's okay. If it was less, this little heat chart down here would have warmed up into the orange zone. But that doesn't hurt the value of this bill any. It just doesn't make it worth anything additional. But we will keep it because it's going for double face value. So you gotta like that. Back to the search. Back to the search. Oh, cool, Armando. I don't have one yet. Jeff's the only one that put stars up. Just Jeff, you're the man. John Jacobs did put star up. That counts as well. Thank you. The members get special emojis, and one of them is a star for when we find star notes. I'm going to do a stream one of these days that when I find a star note, the first person that puts up the star wins it. You'll never know when I'm going to do that, but just someday I'm in the mood. I am going to give away my star note finds to the first person that puts a star up. That's not today. Sorry, Just Jeff, you would have won. But I am going to do that. Now, one of my moderators may have to remind me I'm going to do that because I might forget. All right, we're getting down to like the last 20 bills here. Will we get another good find? You never know. See, when you least expect it, expect it. It's kind of like catfishing. You have your bait out there soaking for 30 minutes and all of a sudden, wham! Hold on just a second. Grammy is on her way home, and I'm almost done, so that's pretty good timing. There you go, Cool Breeze. That's what I'm looking for. Our last 5 to 10 notes here of the last strap. Can we find any goodness? I don't know. I don't know. For bills that I just went and picked up at my bank kind of on an emergency run. Didn't even know if I could get any. I'm very happy with this strap. Several star notes and good finds. We'll review those here at the end of this strap. Just a few bills left. 3599937, and not quite what we're looking for. All right, that's going to wrap up our star note fancy bill search for the day. Let's recap what we did find today, though. Whoa. Star note down, star note down. I dropped one. We found 1 star note, 2 star notes, 3 star notes, 4 star notes, 5 star notes, 6 star notes, and that one had only a run size of 500,000, giving it more value. We found a trinary note. No, I just found this one cool. Not a trinary note. 23230011, just one I'm hanging on to because I thought it was cool. We found this trinary note. 11155544. Cool note. We found this note 45678. I'm sorry, 345-67890. That's a broken ladder. Nice value for that one. Those were our finds today. I got 3 others set off to the side to check to see if they're more valuable as well. So, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. For sure, you'll see me tomorrow at high noon Central Time doing a box of half dollars, a box of dimes, and $501 bills to see what we can find. So I look forward to seeing you then. You never know. If I can't sleep tonight, I could be back with another hunt tonight. But either way, I'll see you tomorrow at noon because that's when Paul will have more spare time. Thank you, moderators. I appreciate you. Thank you, subscribers and members. Have a great evening. Cool, Armando. Me too. Hey, y'all take care. God bless. I'll see you again soon.